Special teams giveth and they taketh away, and unfortunately, in the case of Lake Catholic on Wednesday night, it was much more of the latter, as the penalty kill was particularly unkind in a 4-0 loss to St. Edward in a Cleveland Cup quarterfinal over at Iceland USA in Strongsville. The power play has been sensational for Lake all season long, but you knew it was going to be an uphill battle for the Cougars coming into this game because of the fact that they had played the Eagles twice in GLHL play in the regular season, both times losing 9-1. And you're just making it difficult for yourself as it is playing a talented hockey team like that, but you're just exacerbating the problem when you're going on the penalty kill early on and often. And here's the problem, folks. This is my reporter's notebook right here, and they had a hooking penalty at 8:19. They kill that off, but then 30 seconds later they get a roughing penalty. They're right back in the box again, having to go on the penalty kill again. Eds is a good hockey team. Troy teaches his boys well to jump on those opportunities, and they did. They get a power play goal. It's 1-0. 25 seconds later, they're back on the penalty kill again. Eds jumps on it again, and they go up 2-0. And when you're putting yourself in those situations, not allowing yourself some breathing room, not allowing yourself a chance to gain some momentum with your special teams, you're really making it difficult for yourself. And unfortunately for Lake on this occasion, that's what they did. Special teams, again, power play has been great. Penalty kill has been decent at times this season. Unfortunately, they just put themselves in the box way too many times on this occasion, and Eds really took control as a result of it. And then in the offensive zone, unfortunately, again, with the special teams having to exert so much energy there, Lake only had 7 shots on goal through 2 periods. And again, going to my reporter's notebook, I can tell you exactly when the shots were in the second period. They didn't get their first shot on goal until 6:04. They didn't get their second shot on goal until 8:13, and then get their third shot on goal until 14:01. You can't be that sporadic against a team as talented as the Eagles. And Lake has had their moments this year, and they were definitely improved on this occasion against St. Ed's, but they're not doing themselves any favors when they have to go on the penalty kill that often, and when they're not getting as many pucks to the net as they need to throughout the course of a game against a very good hockey team in St. Edward. But the silver lining is, again, they lost to them 9-1 on 2 occasions in league play in the regular season. So to play them within 4-0, albeit giving up a couple of power play goals, it's still encouraging from the standpoint of the scoreline is not as bad. And the hope has always been with this Cougars team throughout the year that a young team, predominantly young team, would be able to eventually peak at the key time when they get to the Kent District. And that bracket came out on Wednesday night. They're the 4th seed there, and teams might underestimate them because they only have 9 wins on the year, but I think that's dangerous. This is a team that when it's on, it is capable of some pretty decent hockey. But unfortunately, they just didn't do themselves any favors against the Eagles. But the good news is they played the Eagles hard there. They outshot them in the third period, so they get maybe some semblance of momentum coming out of this game. And hopefully we'll see the best that Lake has to offer there at the Kent District after a 4-0 loss to bow out of the Cleveland Cup on Wednesday night.